Franklin. The member for Goldstein has the call.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. And on this Are You OK Day, we extend our compassion and support for those people who are suffering, and we extend out to them and encourage people to ask people who they think may be vulnerable whether they're OK. But it's also an important day to focus on pathways and solutions. And one of the things that we have in abundance in the Goldstein electorate is sporting clubs who provide people with a vehicle for social interaction and participation. And today I want to highlight two sporting clubs who have been fantastic in contributing to the social fabric of the Goldstein community. Firstly, the Brighton Soccer Club, who have over 1,500 players, and more importantly, nearly a third are girls, 450 are girls, and 95% are under the age of 18. Supported by 250 volunteers, they do an amazing job down at Dendy Park, providing social outlet and sporting competition for young people across the electorate who like to play soccer. And I was particularly honoured to turn up to the opening of their new facility last weekend with the Mayor, Alex Del Porto, and the President, Andrew Woodmore, to celebrate the new infrastructure they have to support their community, including changing rooms to meet both boys and girls who want to play, and particularly to toss the coin to decide the direction that the Brighton versus Sandringham game was going to play. Being both within the Goldstein electorate, I shouldn't pick sides, but the reality is that Brighton won 3-1, but being a Sandringham resident, I did concede that I supported Sandringham on this occasion, and to my detriment. But I wish them both all success into the future, and they should be very proud of their sporting prowess. I particularly like to thank the President, Andrew Woodmore, who was there, as well as the Secretary, Helen Mastos, and Treasurer, Danny Sarah, and also to really pay homage to Ruth Kite, who was one of the big advocates for the introduction of women's sporting facilities, and Chris Tate, who was also present on the day. I'd also like to acknowledge the Brighton East Vampires, which has 840 members, 35 teams, 200 kids who play Auskick, 350 volunteers, and I was very fortunate earlier in the year to be at the opening of their new scoreboard, as well as them having a large new facility at Hurlingham Park. And I want to particularly acknowledge the fact that they had 13 teams playing the Lightning Round Carnival, 12 that made in the finals this year, and 8 that made into the grand finals, with 5 premierships from the Brighton East Vampires. A huge achievement for a sporting club, Brighton East, and so we congratulate the Brighton East Vampires and pay particular respect as well to so many of the volunteers. As I said, 350 people in the community who support that club, volunteering each Saturday, and also ably led by their committee members, Ian Jensen-Muir, the Secretary, Jared Hall, who was nominated recently as Administrator of the Year, and the Treasurer, Paul Burrows. Thank you all for everything you do.